Hey, Motorman here, and this of course is my 2019 Police Road King. It's got the 114 motor. That's standard now with the police bikes. Love the bike, plenty of power. I love the sound of the exhaust, the stock exhaust on it. Sounds very good. It's a little throatier than years past with the Milwaukee 8 because the motor is a little bit quieter than the pre-17 bikes. They were able to make the exhaust just a little bit throatier, but to be honest, it could be just a bit louder. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I had a rider come to my class, and he had a set of pipes on his motorcycle. They were slip-ons, and to me, it was just the sound that these pipes gave were perfect. Not too loud, not too quiet, a nice, deep, throaty sound. Normally, I don't change the exhaust on my bikes, but after hearing his, and I went over to him, and he said he had gotten Tab, T-A-B. I'm going to show you the box here. Exhaust, and he said it came with the baffles that it came with were kind of loud. They call them zombie baffles. So he called the company. They sent him what I guess they call the medium loudness, and he said that to him they were just perfect. So I started doing some research on this company. They've been around for about 15 years. They make quality parts for Harley Davidsons as well as other motorcycles. And I found that they actually, for this particular exhaust, these slip-ons, there's 3 different baffles you can get. You can get the loudest ones, that's what they come with, the zombies. You can get the medium, and then the quiet baffles. So I called them, and they're going to, they sent me actually all 3 baffles. They come standard with the zombies. That's going to be the first one I'm going to try out. And then I'm going to try the other baffles, and I'm going to give you an idea of what they sound like. I'm going to put the camera behind the mufflers. By the way, the quality of the chrome is beautiful. And there's several different types of tips that you can get. I like the slash cut tips because that's what came on the 2019 police bike there. I guess slash down, I think they're called. Anyway, I'm going to put these on. First, I'm going to do a little sound check with you. I'm going to mount this camera on a small tripod and let you hear what the stock exhaust sounds like. And then I'll do a comparison. For anybody who hasn't changed the mufflers on their bike, it's really easy. You take off your saddlebag. There's 2 bolts under here that you're going to take off, and then one more over here with this clamp that goes right under here. You take that off, and then it's just a matter of twisting and pulling the muffler to get it off. I've found in years past, sometimes they feel like they're really stuck on there, so you might want to heat up the bike, let it sit for 5 minutes at idle, shut the bike off, put on some gloves, and then try the same thing by twisting and pulling, and you get the mufflers off pretty easy that way. So next thing I'm going to do is you're going to hear what the exhaust sounds like with the stock mufflers, and then I'll show you the comparisons with the Tab. As you see there, that's the box they came in, nicely packed as well. So let me get to it. That was pretty loud. It's a nice deep rumble, but no question it is loud. It doesn't sound like drag pipes, but it's kind of loud. So now I'm going to take it for a little ride and see how the bike feels, and hear what it sounds like as I'm riding. Okay, it's time to take it for a ride, and the sound you're going to hear is coming from the camera itself. I don't have a mic or anything hooked up, and of course you're going to hear some wind noise as well, but let's face it, that's the sound that you'll hear when you're on your motorcycle, because there's wind noise rushing through your ear. And to me, it doesn't matter how good it sounds to people that are standing on the side or you're passing by. It's how it sounds to the rider, because, well, I'm the one who paid for it. Well, so far I think it sounds pretty good. It's not too loud. I thought it was going to be really loud, but actually it's not that bad at all. In fact, if you don't throttle the bike, it's kind of quiet. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get up to about probably second gear, about 3,000 RPM, and hold it there, because if you're going 70 miles an hour out on the highway, that's pretty much where you're going to be, right around 3,000 RPM. So let's listen to that. All right, here's the first start up with the medium baffles. Here we go with the medium loud baffles. I'll start it up and take it for a ride, and I'll also get it up around 3,000 RPM and hold it there for a while so you could hear how it would sound out on the highway. Here's what it sounds like when you hold 3,000 RPM, about 70 miles an hour on the highway. I think that's just perfect. I don't even think I'm going to try the quiet baffles. This is to me, the perfect balance between a good sound, nice deep rumble, not too loud, not too annoying. If you like loud, go for the zombie baffles because they are loud. These are the slash cut. You can get straight cut as well. You can get different colored tips on them. By the way, these retail on their website for $549.95, and if you use the discount code MOTORMAN3, you get 3% off of that. I'm going to have these bikes these pipes on this bike for, well, quite a while. In fact, you're going to get to hear more of them because we'll be taking this to our classes on Sunday, and you'll get to hear the pipes, you know, at just above idle, and then some revving, and we'll get different sounds out of it. And you might even notice in a couple of months from now they might get a bit louder, but I think it's right now it's an excellent compromise. I like it very much. That's tabperformance.com. Tell them Motorman sent you. Till next time.